Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome to this video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 reasons to why Call of Duty 4 is still the best Call of Duty in the Call of Duty franchise. Now, if you might ask how I got to know that Call of Duty 4 is still the best Call of Duty game in the franchise, well, Watch Mojo made a video on YouTube of the top 10 Call of Duty games in the franchise, and Call of Duty 4 took the #1 spot of the list, and Call of Duty 2019 was also in that list, but it didn't take the #1 spot. So why is Call of Duty 4 still ranked the best Call of Duty game in the Call of Duty franchise? That's what we are going to be looking at in this video. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So Call of Duty 4 was launched way back in 2007 for the PS3, Xbox 360, PC, Mac, and even the Nintendo Wii and Nintendo DS. It was a stunning creation from the team over at Infinity Ward, one of the 3 Call of Duty development teams. The Los Angeles programmers were responsible for some of the best, including all 3 Modern Warfare titles and Call of Duty Ghost. And hey, they happen to be making Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, aka Call of Duty 2016. But what are the reasons that Call of Duty 4 is still holding up today? Now, the first reason is that that Call of Duty 4 has a modern, groundbreaking setting. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare arrived at a time when it could liberate the FPS players. They were stuck between all the World War II shooters and Halo. Although there were some great games out there, there was very little variety until Modern Warfare came out. It took place to areas such as the favelas of Brazil, a nuclear bomb facility in Nevada, an LA skate park, and even the streets of Paris, all of which were rendered with a gritty realism, making for a very visceral experience for players. That's across the single player campaign and the multiplayer maps too. Although Call of Duty Ghost came close to capturing the same sense of realism as the original Modern Warfare, but none of them have managed to deliver the somber realization of war in the same way. Now, talking about realization of the war, the second reason is a believable storyline. For a lot of games and media out there at the time, Russia represented the stereotypical big bad wolf. However, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare bucked that trend, instead of fighting a powerful movement known as the Ultra-Nationalist Party that is trying to overthrow the Russian Federation. The British SAS teams up with the Russians to foil the Ultra-Nationalist plot. There was a nuclear weapon involved, a chap named Khalal al-Assad in the Middle East, and more. It all came together to create one of the most engaging and cinematic single-player campaigns ever seen in an FPS. The dramatic events made for quite the emotional storyline, and if it was slightly overshadowed by the game's innovative and premium multiplayer mode. Now, number 3 is all because of one mission, and that mission is none other than All Gilead Up, as this mission is considered to be the best mission in FPS history, and it is considered to be my personal favorite mission of all time. Now, of all the single player campaign in Modern Warfare, there was always one mission that stood out for us, and that was All Gilead Up. Obviously, you play as Captain Price during one of his flashbacks, where you were a lieutenant under the command of Captain Macmillan. In camouflage ghillie suits, the pair must make their way to a hotel vantage point and wait for their target, Imran Zakhaev, the primary antagonist in the game. From the moment Captain Macmillan rises up out of the grass like a ghost to the moment you take off Zakhaev's arm, All Gilead Up was a mission so full of tension and drama that you always played it on the edge of your seat. It was truly a masterpiece of game design. And the number 4 reason is that Call of Duty 4 defined online shooters. Now, there were a very few recent FPS multiplayer titles that rip off the ideas that Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare established. This was the game first introduced perks, kill streaks, prestige, class customization, for instance. These are all features that are aped by the majority of online shooters released since 2007. And that's because not only did Modern Warfare invent these gameplay features, it also implemented them in the right way. Kill streaks were limited, meaning that there was more emphasis on the actual firefights, better balancing, and a skewed noob to pro ratio. Weapon and customization options were restricted too, meaning that you will spend more time in the field than fiddling about in the loadout screen. In other words, a perfect balance. Now, the last reason why Call of Duty 4 is the best Call of Duty in the Call of Duty franchise is a prestige that made you keep coming back. Addiction comes in many forms nowadays, but Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was another level for our gaming appetite entirely. There aren't many games that see people reach a level cap and then willingly choose to start over again, taking us back to square one. There was prestige though, and all you really got was a star next to your name, but boy, did we love it. So there you go guys, the 5 reasons why Call of Duty 4 is still the best Call of Duty in the Call of Duty franchise. If you enjoyed, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and let me know down in the comment section what are your thoughts about this video, or what are your thoughts about Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This is gonna be Noisy Genix signing the video off, and until next time guys, peace out.